and welcome to the short practice today, where we're going to take a moment to drop into the body and ask ourselves how our practice can really be of service to us. Now, that might seem a funny intention, but often we'll come to our practice with a kind of set agenda. You know, many of us come to our mat to get stronger, get more flexible, or think we need to get stronger, I need to get more flexible, I want to do a headstand, I want to release my hamstrings. And all of these are totally valid reasons for coming to the mat. But what we can perhaps discover is when we get out of our way a little bit, when we really drop into our bodies and get quiet enough to listen, what do I really need right now? Not what I think I should be doing or what I think I need, but what do I need in this moment? And it's when we get truly honest with ourselves that this practice has that transformative potential. So I would love us to just get a little quiet for a moment. Close your eyes if you're comfortable closing the eyes. Have your palms facing up on your lap. So palms open means that we're receptive to receiving energy, insights. We're open. And just a light touch into our bodies. How am I feeling on a physical, on an energetic and an emotional level? And sometimes, I ask myself these questions and I'm like, well, I don't really know how I'm feeling today. I don't know. I just feel all over the place. I feel scattered. I don't know. And that's a totally valid feeling. So right now, how are you feeling? How are you doing? And then take your palms together, start to rub them vigorously so that you begin to generate some heat through the palms. When they feel warm, you're very likely going to place them around the base of your throat chakra. So elbows almost touching. Let your head drop a little. So the Vishuddha chakra is said to be this bridge between our brain and our heart. And again, you're going to ask yourself the question, how can my practice really be of service to me today, right now? Lean yourself back a little into your spine. And if nothing comes through, then just allow it to be a practice of curiosity. Where does it take me? How does it feel? It might be that a strong word, straight away comes through. This is what I need. And then that becomes your intention. That becomes your guiding light. And from here, you're going to interlace the hands around the back of your head and start to circle your neck. You could take it in half circles or full circles. Again, I want you to be totally guided by how your body feels. And what you will notice, though, is that the head being held by your hands takes away some of that weight. So straight away, you're coming into this practice with this feeling of being supported, being held. Take another movement, another breath, however you are moving. Come to center. And then keep your right hand around the back of the head. You're going to take your left hand to the floor. Exhale, come over. Take a breath in, look up. Exhale, feel your right elbow draw towards the left knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Good, come up. And then release that right arm over to the left. You're in a side stretch. Take that right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you for a twist. And then allow your right ear to release down to the right shoulder. And the left hand can gently massage the neck. Good. And then come back through center. We're going to simply take that the other side. So now left hand supports the head. Exhale, come over. Inhale, look up. Exhale, elbow toward the earth. One more time, breathing and opening the chest. Exhale. Good. Now as you open, reach left fingertips overhead. And then coming into that very easy supported twist, take your gaze to the right and then gently release left ear towards the shoulder. Right hand massages the right side of your neck. Good. And coming back to center, you're going to come onto your hands and your knees and exhale into a downward facing dog. So pad the feet, pad the heels, shake out your neck, and start to cultivate an easy, steady flow of breath, preferably in and out through the nose. Good. Let the heels settle towards the floor. Take a breath here. And then let's take the right leg up towards the ceiling. Now keep that leg lifted. Inhale, come forwards to a one-legged plank, left knee to the ground. You're going to take your right leg out to the side of your mat. I'm going to come to the long side here so I can mirror you. So right foot out to the outside edge of your mat. And then just start to ease a little here, side to side. So you could practice with your eyes closed if that feels comfortable. Good, and maybe a circle. So you're just observing how these movements feel. Lovely. Now from here, start to straighten that leg. You're going to take your left arm underneath the right arm. Right hand can reach in front of you, up above or onto your lower back. Take a breath here. Good. And then bring the hand down. You're going to come all the way up and then sit back onto the ground. So you have your left heel in towards the groin. Right hand onto the inside edge of your leg. Left arm reaches up. Take a deep breath here. Good. Now as you come up, you're going to take a slight bend in that right knee. Right hand holds the back of the head. Inhale, lift the chest. Take a breath here. And again, allow your head to drop back. Allow the throat to open. Exhale, come down. Good. You're going to bend the right foot a little bit more so you can ease yourself up into a plank pose. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest and your chin. You're in awkward pose. Inhale, swim the body through. Forearms come onto your mat. Ready for Sphinx pose. Now inhale, take your gaze forwards. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale to your left. Inhale to center. Lower down. You're going to find your way back through child's pose into a downward facing dog. And then left leg rises, breathe in. Keeping that leg lifted as you come forwards to your one-legged plank. This time right knee to the ground, left leg out to the side. So you start to move side to side. There's that sense of curiosity. How does it feel when I move? And you just get a little bit curious. No agenda. Good, and then take your right arm underneath, so towards the left foot, lay the head down. Left arm reaches forwards, up or back. Ease the shoulders back, take an easy breath here. And then coming back up, you're going to lean your body back so you're sitting on the ground. You've got your left leg bent, your right heel bent, left leg out. Left hand to the ground as you reach over. Take a sweet breath in and out. As you come up, you're going to take a small bend in that left knee. Inhale, left hand to head, reach the body up, 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 up. Again, let your head drop back to this feeling of, this practice can support you. Exhale, lower. Bend the knee a little bit more. Hands to your mat, plank pose. Exhale again, knees, chest and chin, hips to the sky. Swimming the body through, keep hands where they are so you come to a cobra pose. Feeling it slightly more through the midsection of the back. Exhale, lower. Tucking your toes into a downward facing dog. Good. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, take your knee to your nose. You're going to let your shoulders press up to make space for the knee. Inhale, step it back up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time in. Exhale, knee to nose. Now look forward. Gently place your foot between the hands, back knee to the earth. We're going to take our forearms forward, and I want you to be looking at the palms of your hands. So elbows are soft, forearms towards you. And as you breathe in, we're going to scoop the arms up. Exhale, draw them around. Inhale, scooping them up. Exhale, around. So depending on how your practice is supporting you, you can imagine that you're in a cool pool of water and it's cooling, it's reviving you, it's cleansing you as you take your arms over. Or it could be more that the practice is this soft, invisible blanket. You're wrapping, you're cocooning yourself in it. Good, now from here, bring your forearms forward, back knee lifts. You're going to move to the long side of your mat, hands to the ground, feet parallel. And then hands reach up and overhead. Take a breath here. Maybe ease the body a little side to side. Good. Now release the hands down, lift the chest. You're going to come back to the top of your mat. Back heel is lifted, arms reach up, high lunge. And then take your left arm over right for eagle. Lift the elbows. Exhale, forward fold. Take a breath here. Hug the belly in. And then you're going to spread your arms out wide. Imagine them like wings. Left hand to the floor, right arm reaches up. Good. Now again, get a sense of leaning back into something greater than you. So something else is supporting you. Hand lowers to the floor. You're going to find wild thing here. You're going to pick up that right foot, take it behind you, hold the head again, let your chest rise up, throat open. Exhale, trust as you come all the way to the ground. So your right knee will be bent. Left arm wraps around that right knee. Turn your gaze to the right. And take a breath here. So a moment to pause. A moment to reflect. Arms reach up. Exhale, you're going to roll your spine towards the earth. Inhale. Heart and crown to the sky. Exhale. Inhale, rolling up, finding that inner strength. Exhale. Pause there, take a breath. So maybe your practice is one of resilience. Arms rise up. Now retracing those steps, left hand to the floor, cradle the back of the head again. Inhale, wild thing. Hands to your mat. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, Cobra or Upward Dog. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Take a breath, find your balance. And then left leg rises, inhale. It's slow, it's controlled, it's mindful, knee to nose. Inhale. So you stay awake in your practice, and it might be the intention changes. That's okay. You know, sometimes we start off thinking we need something, and then realize halfway through, actually, this is what I need. Good. Now slowly step the foot through. Back knee to the ground. Now again, you're going to draw your forearms forwards. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, getting into your thoracic spine as you gather the forearms back around. And around. So this practice can feel opening, it can feel embracing. It can feel nurturing. All of those things. Good. Now this time, forearms forwards. Again, start to draw into your center, so it's the strength that comes from within. Back knee lifts. Long side of your mat. Now again, hands interlace, but change the interlock. Go overhead. And then a slightly deeper side-to-side movement. Now it might be you choose to release the hands here so that they become again like an extension, more like wings. So they carry you. This practice allows you to explore your inner terrain. Good. Now inhale, lift the chest, coming back to the top of the mat. Arms reaching up. Right arm over left for Garudasana. Inhale, lift the elbows and the chest. Exhale, come forwards, take a breath here. Press through the balls of the feet. So you bed down through the earth. Arms wide out. Right hand to the earth, left arm up. And again, fall back. Let your practice hold you. Hand to the ground. Now wilding, pick up that foot, take it behind you, trust. Hold the back of the head, let your chest, let your heart open. Exhale, come down onto steady ground. So the twist, right forearm around your thigh. Roll the chest open. And twists are great for just bringing us back to center. Back to a still point. Arms up. Exhale, rolling the body towards the earth. Inhale, feeling yourself rise up. Exhale. Inhale. Last time, exhale, can you pause? Inhale. Good. Now bring right hand to the earth. Left hand cradles the head. Curl, curl, curl. Let your throat open. Hands come down onto your mat plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. And take a breath here. Taking your gaze forwards. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Circle your arms wide. Hands interlace around the head. Take your feet hip width apart. Now keep the knees soft. You're going to circle your body. Circle your head. And again, just this recognition of something bigger, greater, more powerful than ourselves holding us, keeping us steady. Good, now come to center. Pulse the palms up, look up. Exhale, release your fingertips down. Good, okay, so we're going to take arms overhead, left knee to the chest. Now as you breathe out, you're going to reach your arms behind you, nose towards the knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, now from here, extend your leg back. Warrior 3. Arms wide like wings. Good, you're going to land your back foot gracefully to the earth, arms reach up. Then either bring them onto your hips if you need support, or interlace the hands to take hold of the other elbow. Inhale, elevate the chest. You're going to reach your chest forwards, forwards, forwards. Hug the navel in, draw the front ribs in. And again, bed down through your feet. Thighs are active. At some point, you could bring your hands either to your thighs, your shins, or either side of your feet. And you could have some blocks here or some books. Now you're going to let your drishti, your gaze, soften towards your shin. Take a breath here, shake out the neck, the head. And the sense that you're rooted. The sense that the legs are your anchor. The torso, the heart, the brain, soft and receptive. Inhale, look up. Snuggle that left hand close to the right foot, right hand onto your lower back. Exhale into revolved triangle. Possibly right hand reaching up. Drop your gaze down, hands to the earth. Left leg lifts back up. We're going to come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. So left leg comes all the way down to the ground. The knee is just to the outside edge of your right little toe. Right hand behind you, left arm to the sky. Exhale, you're going to wrap left elbow to right knee. And then if you can, bring your left hand to rest on the heart. And again, take your gaze to your right shoulder. And drop left ear to left shoulder. And come back to your intention. How does my practice support me? And take your gaze forward. Good. You're going to de-rotate. As you breathe out, allow yourself to bow towards the earth. Inhale, come up. Good. As you come out of your twist, undo the legs, press your feet to the earth. And then just a simple standing forward fold, feet hip width apart. Inhale, soften the spine as you come all the way to stand. Exhale, palms to prayer. Press your thumbs into the stand and press your palms strongly together. A moment here. And then shifting weight onto your left foot, right knee reaches up, arms reach up. Now breathing out, find that length, that extension. Arms reach back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach. Keep your focus, but don't grip. Good, now pause. You're going to send right leg back, warrior three. Keep your gaze nice and steady. That left leg is super active. And then slowly you land. Arms reach up. Good, now again you can either have them to your hips or take hold of the opposite elbow. Inhale, elevate the chest. There's an opening through the throat again. Exhale, this offering as you reach forwards. At some point you will feel ready to bring your hands to support you further. You're trying to keep the length through both sides of your waist, so try not to go too deep. Now hands once again could be to your thighs, your shins or the floor. It doesn't matter. You're looking to keep your body stable, your breath steady. Relax the back of your throat. Relax the neck. Relax your eyes. And then snuggle right hand to left foot. Left hand to your lower back as you open the chest. Maybe left arm to the sky. Good. Can you lean back a touch? This is a strong pose. It feels like it's working every part of you. Good. Now as you drop your gaze, hands come down, back leg lifts. And we're finding Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. So right knee to the outside edge of your left foot, come to sit down. As you take left hand behind you, you're going to catch right elbow to knee, possibly right hand to the chest, or maybe just to the thigh. And take your gaze and close your eyes. And maybe here, you can find that feeling, drop your right ear to right shoulder. You can find that feeling of that inner compass, crown, heart, pelvis, all stacking. So finding that internal support. And then as you come out of the twist, de-rotate to the right. Exhale, take a bow towards the earth, like we're bowing our brain towards the heart. Take a breath here. Now inhale, come up. Again, you're going to undo yourself, unwrap yourself. Press into the feet. Let's take a moment or two in Malasana, close to the earth. Feet bedding down. Now as you root down through the feet, get a sense of pressing the palms strongly together so you get the sense of rising up. ascending up from the roots to the crown. Again, can you lean back? Lean back into your spine so that the heart, the throat, the belly is bright, it's clear. Take another breath there. How does my practice serve me today, in this moment? And then reach your palms forward, come to sit down. Send your left leg out. I'll come down this way so you can see. Left leg out, right knee bent. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, your drishti, your gaze is towards your shin. And let's not get stiff, stagnant, rigid here. Just allow the breath to move through you, to flow through you. So our practice, like the breath, oscillates. The intention changes depending on our desires or our needs. But it's a need that comes from deep within rather than anything external. So we're building that connection to ourselves every time we really take the time to drop in and listen. And take your gaze forwards, draw the belly in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fingertips to earth. Good, let's take that the other side. So there's a very slight rotation of the ribs over towards the right leg. Arms rise, navel draws in. Again, from the hips rather than your waist, come forwards. It could be a very small movement, it doesn't matter. Hands where they naturally want to fall. Back of the neck softens. Slide the shoulders down the neck. Let's take another breath here. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release down. And then coming back to where we began. If you have longer, you might like to come into Shavasana now. Pause the video. Otherwise, just returning to a cross-leg position. Palms once again open. And lean your crown back so that it rests over the throat. Throat resting over the heart. Heart resting over the pelvis. So as well as your intention, you have this inner compass that you can return to. And your practice can be this soft place to land whenever you need it to. And then we're going to bring our practice to a close, reaching your arms overhead. Exhaling the palms down through your crown, your brow, and to your heart. Namaste.